Dear students, in this video we will discuss the principle of siphon, the uses of siphon, and we will calculate pressure at point C. Now we will start our lecture. So siphon is a long bent pipe is used for carrying water from a reservoir at higher level to the another reservoir at lower level. When the two reservoirs are separated by a hill or a high level ground. Now the point C is the highest point of siphon. This point is known as or called as summit. Summit is a point C. The pressure at a point C is less than atmospheric pressure and it lies above the free water surface in the tank. The point C, its position is higher than reservoir A. The pressure at C can be reduced theoretically up to minus 10.3 meter of water, but in actual practice is only minus 7.6 meter of water. So you can see that a siphon is a long bent pipe. It connects a two reservoir where the one reservoir is at higher level and another reservoir is at lower level. Siphon is a flexible pipe. Now you can see that reservoir A is at higher level, reservoir B is at lower level, and a flexible pipe connects reservoir A and reservoir B. The position of A tank or reservoir from datum is ZA and the height of reservoir B from datum is ZB. Then height from summit C to tank level A is H, or we can say it is HC. From tank bottom A to C point is known as inlet leg, and point C to reservoir B length is known as outlet leg. Now we will see some uses of siphon. So the siphon is used to take water from one reservoir to another reservoir separated by hill or a ridge. Then the second use of siphon is to drain out water from channel without outlet. If there is no outlet, then by using siphon we can drain out the water. Similar way, the third uses is to take out the water from a tank which does not have any outlet. So normally these are the three different uses of siphon. So siphon is a simple tube, flexible tube. So the next point is working principle of siphon. The negative or vacuum pressure is created in the siphon so that liquid gets pushed into it. At a point C, the pressure is negative so that the liquid gets pushed into it or it enter in a siphon. The flow through siphon remains continuous till pressure in siphon pipe remains negative but less than the separation pressure. So you have to maintain the pressure in the siphon negative up to or less than the separation pressure. At a summit, we find the minimum pressure, and the pressure at a point C is denoted as PC. Now we can calculate the velocity and discharge through siphon by using or by applying the Bernoulli equation between A and B. Now we can calculate discharge by applying the Bernoulli equation between or in a section A and B. Now the Bernoulli equation, it is nothing but energy equation. Energy at A is equal to energy at B, but head loss or energy loss takes place while water transfer from A to B. Now we will applying the Bernoulli's equation between section A and section B. So pressure head, velocity head, datum head at A is equal to pressure head, velocity head, datum head at B plus head loss in a downstream side. So Bernoulli's equation is PA by gamma plus VA square by 2G plus ZA is equal to PB by gamma plus VB square by 2G plus ZB plus losses. Losses takes place in a bent pipe, but pressure at A and B is same, it is atmospheric. So PA by gamma is equal to PB by gamma. Similarly, velocity at A and velocity at B is same, VA square by 2G is equal to VB square by 2G, because velocity at A, velocity at A and velocity at B remain same, so it is cancelled out. So we will get ZA minus ZB is equal to losses. Now when the water transfer from reservoir A to reservoir B, the major and minor losses are involved, then we can calculate a loss value. Losses value is nothing but loss of head at entry, loss of head at entry plus head loss due to friction plus head loss due to exit. So three different losses are enter or involved. So the entry loss we can calculate by using 0.5 V square by 2G plus head loss value in a pipe due to the friction is Darcy's equation, FL V square by 2GD plus head loss due to the exit. The head loss in the exit is, we can calculate by using a formula V square by 2G. Now simplify this equation. 0.5 plus 1, it is 1.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2GD. Now take V square by 2G common. So we will get, take V square by 2G common. So we will get 1.5 plus FL by D. Okay, so in this equation, this F is friction. F is known as friction factor. Now V is a velocity. L is the length of siphon. G is acceleration due to gravity. D is the diameter of pipe. D is diameter of a siphon pipe, and F is friction factor. So we can convert this equation into coefficient of friction. So friction factor F is equal to 4 into coefficient of friction. Now applying the Bernoulli equation, at point A and C. Now applying the Bernoulli equation at point A and C, because we want PC value. PC means pressure at summit point. Now applying the Bernoulli equation between A and C. pressure at A, velocity at A, and datum at A is PA by gamma plus VA square by 2G plus ZA is equal to PC by gamma plus VC square by 2G, the velocity head at point C, plus C. ZC is a height or head from C to datum plus losses. Now, PA by gamma value. PA by gamma is atmospheric pressure, so it is cancelled out or it is 0. PA by gamma is 0. The velocity again, velocity at point A is 0. So VA is equal to 0. Then the simplify. After simplification, we will get a value of PC by gamma. Now, we will calculate a loss first. Loss. Now the entry loss and frictional loss. This loss value is entry loss plus head loss takes place due to friction between A to C. Then plus one minor loss and one major loss is involved. So the value is 0.5 V square by 2G plus 0.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2GD is the loss value. Then we can calculate a ZA value. ZA value from this equation. So ZA is equal to put this loss value in this equation, PC by gamma plus, now this VC square by 2G we can write down, we can replace VC by V plus ZC plus 0.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2G. ZA minus ZC, ZA minus ZC is equal to minus HC, because ZA height is a level of reservoir A and C point height is ZC. So lower minus higher, we will get a negative answer. So ZA minus ZC is HC. So ZA minus ZC is equal to PC by gamma plus VC square by 2G plus 0.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2GD. ZA minus ZC is minus HC is equal to PC by gamma plus replace this VC by V square by 2G plus 0.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2GD. Rearrange this equation and calculate PC by gamma value. So PC by gamma is equal to minus HC minus V square by 2G minus 0.5 V square by 2G minus FL V square by 2GD. Take a negative sign common from this term, all term. So we will get HC plus V square by 2G plus 0.5 V square by 2G plus FL V square by 2GD. Bracket complete. So from this equation we can calculate a pressure at C, or we can calculate pressure at summit point. And you can see that pressure at summit is negative. So pressure at point C is less than atmospheric pressure, and this equation is used to find out pressure at summit point. Then by using this we can calculate HC HC is a height of summit point, and we can calculate a length. L is the length of siphon. Okay, thank you.